Alright, thank you and welcome to my channel. This is Felix Barbie once again. I'd like to thank you very much for your engagement with my video last week. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Today I'm teaching you how to play in all 12 keys in just 4 days. Yes, I mean it. I mean it, just 4 days, right? Yeah, just 4 days. But before that, this video is brought to you by Decall Studios. It's a recording studio, Anything Music. If you want to record your music, just call them, just give them a phone call. I'll put the numbers in the description. All right, so let's jump into the video. All right, so as I said, today I'll be teaching you how to play in all 12 keys, and I know we want to stop the transpose, but I don't really know how to stop the transpose, and I'm giving you a formula to stop it. Yes, although transposing is not bad though, but you have to know how to play in all 12 keys, and I'm gonna help you to do that. All right, so let's jump in. To be able to play in all 12 keys, all you have to know is your major scale and your diatonic chords. 2 things. This is all you need to know. Major scale and your diatonic chords. All right, so what's major scale? When we talk about major scale is what some of us have been calling do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Yes. So that's the major scale. Yes. Yeah, that's how I can say it for now. And your diatonic chords. What are diatonic chords? Diatonic chords are the keys, the chords that belong to the key. So the notes of the chord belong to the key. So let's take C major. If I take a chord like this, it's diatonic to the key of C. Why? Because all the notes of the chord can be found in the C major scale. But if I take a chord like this, this F minor, it's not diatonic to the key of C, because these notes, this A flat, is not in the key of what? It's not in the major scale of what? C. So this chord is non-diatonic. So if I'm talking about the diatonic chords, I mean the chords that have their notes in the key that you are playing. So now let's move on to how to find a major scale of any key you don't know. So assuming you want to find a major scale of, let's say, C, and you don't know, you've never touched the keyboard before, and you want to play the major scale of C, I have a formula for you. That's root, tone, semitone, tone, semitone. Let's say it again. Root, tone, semitone, tone, semitone. However, root is where you are starting from your key, the key you want to play in. That's the root. Your tone is, let me explain tone. So when I talk about tone, what I mean is that assuming I'm here and I want a tone movement, I have to skip one key and play the other. So from here, from C to D is a tone movement. Why? Because I'm skipping this key. So for tones, you have to skip a key. Skip just one key. If I'm, let's say, F, and I want to do a tone movement, I have to go to G. Why? Because I'm skipping F sharp. I've done it. All right. So semitone is when you don't skip any key. You just play the key that is just in front of you. So if I'm on E and I'm playing F, it's a semitone movement because there's no key that I have to jump. So I'm just playing the key in front of me. I'm in G. I'm playing from G to G sharp semitone, A to A flat semitone, C to C sharp semitone. So for semitone, you play the key that is just in front of you without jumping any key. Tone, you jump one key and play the other. So let's go back to the formula. It's root, tone, semitone, tone, semitone. And root is where you are starting from, the key in which you are playing in, as I said. All right, so let's find the major scale of C, assuming you don't know. Now our root is our key, so the key in which we are starting from. Now our key is C, and the formula is in root, so we are on the root. Tone, you have to skip this key and play this. So tone, semitone, tone, semitone. So this is the major scale for the key of C. I've seen the notes. I've seen it. So this is how to find the major scale of any key you don't know. Let's try it for C sharp. Let's try it for C sharp. This is the root. tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. You got that, right? Yeah, that's cool. You got that. So let's try it for E. Root is our key. That's E. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Right. So when you are done with looking for the major scale, then that's the chord, the notes of the scale. All you have to do is to picture them in mind. So I know that for C major scale, I'm only playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and you have to number them as well. So this is your 1, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So your do is your 1, re, 2, 3 is mi, 4, fa, 5, that's so, la is 6, ti 7, then back to your 1. You got that right? You sure you got that? That's correct. All right. So let's you are done with looking for the major scale of any key. So you can try it with any key. We can try it with maybe B flat. B flat. Let's look for the major scale of B flat. So what will be our roots? What will be our roots? Our roots will be B flat, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So there's B flat major scale. That's how to look for the major scale of any key. All right. So we are done with looking for the major scale of a key. So now you can find the major scale of, you can play the major scale of any key at all. You can play the major scale of any key at all. Let's look, go on to how to find the diatonic chords of the key. So I told you to be able to play in the key you don't know, you have to look for 1, the major scale, 2 is the diatonic chord of the key, right? So let's go into the diatonic chords. Let's pick any key at all. We are picking, we picked C, so let's start with C. We are finding the diatonic chords of C. So for the diatonic chords, we'll be playing them on the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. So for the 1 chord, the formula is 1, 3, 5, meaning I'm playing do, mi, so. That's how you know it. So 1, 3, 5, meaning I'm playing the 1, 3, then the 5. 1, 3, 5, yes. So this is the 1 for C. You get it? Yes, it's on your screen. So this is the 1 for C, and it's 1, 3, 5, and it cuts across all keys. So if I'm in C sharp and I want to play the 1, I'm looking for the 1. That's the do for C sharp. I have to just play the C sharp major scale. Have you seen it? This is my 1, 3, and 5. Have you seen it? Right. So let's come back to C. 1, 3, 5. Let's go to the 2. For the 2, it's 2, 4, and 6. So for the 1, said 1, 3, 5. For the 2 is what? 2, 4, and 6. Why 2, 4, 6? Because when you are playing the major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, this 4, this 6. Have you got it? All right, that's good. So 1 for 1 is 1, 3, 5, 2, 2, 4, 6. Let's go to the third chord. That's the 3. We get 3, 5, and 7, and it cuts across all keys. So you have to know this. You have to know that for the 1 of every key is 1, 3, 5. For the 2 is 2, 4, and 6. For the 3 is 3, 5, and 7, and it cuts across all keys. I mean all keys. Let's go to the 4. The 4 is 4, 6, 1. 4, 6, 1. It cuts across all keys. For the 5 is 5, 7, 2. Across all keys, 5, 7, 2. So you can take a note and be writing all these numbers that I'm giving you. For 6 is 6, 1, and 3. 6, 1, 3 across all keys. Okay, across all keys. For the 7, we have 7, 2, and what? 4 across all keys. 7, 2, 4. So let's go through them. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7, 4, 6, 1, 5, 7, 2, 6, 1, 3, 7, 2, 4, then you're back to 1. So these are the diatonic chords of C. Why diatonic? I told you because all the notes that we are playing belong to the key of C. There's no note that I'm playing that is not found in the C major scale. That's why it's diatonic to the key of C. Have you seen it? So if you want to, that's how you can find the diatonic chords of every key. And any chord that you get in the key, the diatonic, you have to invent it. Invention, you know how to invent a chord. You send this to the other side, giving you your first invention. Send this to the other side, giving you your second invention. When you invent it again, you are getting your 1 back. So any key that you get. So now you play the major scale, you find the diatonic chords, and you invent them. That's all. So if you are playing for maybe F sharp, we know F sharp major scale, root, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Then you write them down. You picture them in mind. Now let's find the diatonic chords. We have 1, 3, 5. This 1, 3, 5. 2, 4, 6. Some people will say Refala. Refala. Alright, so Refala for you. Then 3, 5, 7. Then on and on. Obviously, there's the 6. There's the 7. Then back to 1. When you get the chords, you invent them. So assuming I don't know how to play F sharp, and I know that for the 1 of F sharp, it's this. For the 1 of F sharp, this is the 1 of F sharp. And I have to invent it. I know this is the first invention, this is the second invention. So even if I don't know anything about F sharp, now I can tell the major scale. And the 1 chord. So I can just hit on F sharp. Have you seen it? And if I want to play the, assuming I want to play 1-2 progression in F sharp and I don't know F sharp, well, first look for the major scale. Then look for the 1 chord, 1, 3, 5. Then the second, the 1 2 chord is 2, 4, 6. So we can invent them. Yes, I told you to invent any chord you see. So this first invention, roots, first invention. So let's go. How is it nowadays? So this is how you can learn in all 12 keys. Just pick any key, play the major scale of that key. When you are done playing with the major scale, look for the diatonic chords of the key, and you are good to go. When you look for the diatonic chords, just invent them. That's all. When you are done inventing them, you are good. You are good to go. That's all keys. All keys is not really difficult as we thought. And mind you, the keys, the chords, they are related to each other. If I'm playing C, this is C major. The 4 of C is F. So if you are comfortable with F, all the chords of F, you are comfortable with the 7, the 9, the 13th of whatever you are comfortable with. Whenever you are playing C and you have to move to F, you can play any of those depending on the song you are playing and depending on the voicing you are using. Have you seen it? So that's how they are related. It's very simple to play in all 12 keys. It all boils down to your seriousness. And let me tell you, when you are practicing for the first time, it's not easy. It's not easy. Some people probably think it's very easy to practice, or like you are practicing and you just get it done. No. That's not how we go about it. It's not easy at all. So you have to take your time, break it down. Then what you can do something about it. So this is what I wanted to teach you. I want you to send it to other keys, the keys that we've not really learned about. We did it for C sharp, and I think F sharp. You can send it to other keys. You can send it to F. Have you seen it? You can invent them. And on and on and on and on. Have you seen it? So when you get your major scale, get your diatonic chords, invent them. That's all you need to play in all 12 keys. All right, so I'll kindly entreat you to subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you more tips, more beginner styles, intermediate and advanced, more movements. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.